One Love family, what's up? Chestry here. Hope you're having a beautiful day here in my garden. Here, got the corn behind me, looking pretty good. Even though I don't eat corn, this is a variety my Native American brother Sunbird gave to me that his tribe has been, and his family in particular, has been growing for generations. So it's good to keep these seeds alive. My family eats corn, so you know we'll grind it up. I got a bike that's a cornmeal grinder and some cool stuff. But got the greenhouse behind me here. Got some melons growing in there, and just walking around the garden after my breakfast. Just had my breakfast. I had some pineapple, golden beet, carrot juice with turmeric and ginger. It was the bomb. Super delicious. Just looking at the wonderful manifestations here. Got up here, you might be able to see up in there some almond fruit. Just been thinking about manifestation, doing this whole new push towards creating an Airbnb here on our homestead. Ordered a Mongolian traditional gur, or a yurt. That's I went with that option because it's a natural building. It's made with yak fur and stuff rather than those Pacific yurts that are all made with plastic and everything. I think we need less plastic in the world. But just ruminating about manifestation, looking at this food forest around me. I just had a picture the other day that came up that my wife sent me of Advantage. The picture was taken over here. Let's see if I walk and kind of show you. It's taken just about here, and everything behind me. Actually, it's a little farther over. I'm not gonna be able to catch it. Not without walking on the cactus. So anyway, just looking back over here in this direction, and everything around me that you see now, all these trees and things, weren't here. It was all just cactus. Got me thinking about how this all came to be and my future manifestations. A lot of people are talking about the power of manifestation, the way mind creates reality, and what you imagine becomes real. Our imagination is our superpower. It's got that word magic in it. And I feel this to be very much true. But one thing that I've been listening to, I listen to a lot of teachers. One is the Tibetan nun Jetsun Ma, Tenzin Palmo. And she's talking about, and this is kind of just like the Buddhist perspective and definitely my heart, like setting our mind on the highest goal, right? So yeah, this beautiful food forest, I'm grateful I've been able to create this. I'm grateful I'm able to work healing land and creating food and helping people heal, and it's such a wonderful life to be able to live this way. But and it is in alignment with this higher goal that I have in my heart. It's the Bodhisattva vow to work, to dedicate all of my effort, all of my work, all of my focus towards the manifestation of peace and loving kindness and compassion in the world. And in this science of manifestation, there's one big stumbling block. People always talk about this, like Abraham Hicks. You just gotta envision the thing and be in the contemplation of the manifestation of it, and then you gotta let it go. And the Buddhists talk about this too. You gotta get out of the way. You gotta let it not be about your ego and your ego's desires. Because when the ego comes in, it kind of stops the manifestation. we can put our sights on the vibration of healing, of a healthy world, a clean environment full of food. This is the true foundation of creation, not money, not that, and what's in our hearts. You know, that's what we should be focusing on. And that's what I wanted to share with y'all tonight. I want to keep it short. But they've done a lot of science on when you get groups together, worldwide meditations, or prayers, and where millions of people get together in agreement to take a certain time of day to meditate on peace and pray for peace or what have you. Then crime goes down in cities, stock markets rise, things like that. And we often think about, when we're thinking about manifestation, like that concrete thing that's going to happen. But what if it's more about a feeling? That's what I think. I want this feeling on this planet and in my heart and in the world of just a pouring out of love and happiness and kindness and beautiful nature all around, food for everyone. What really matters to you, is the question I want to ask. And what are you going to do about it? Let's, link up. What can we do when we put our minds together and focus our energy together? Then we create in an amplified way. But we got to get clear on what we want. So maybe y'all would be interested in joining me for some group meditation. We could set a time, and I want to propose that potential, or even getting together in gardening in groups. That's something we do in permaculture. It's called a permablitz. You get a group of people together, and you all agree that you're going to go to each other's house, and that person who hosts will cook, and feed everybody, and everyone will promise to go to everybody's house. And then many hands make light work, and we're able to manifest gardens for one another and with each other in community. There's so much division right now. There's so much political what would you call it? Just the fomenting of rancor. Let's quit finding things even in our community here online of health practitioners and people. We're seeking the same thing. You got the people who are Dr. Sebi, and they don't feel like it's got to be raw, and so they got to make a point of it. And you got the raw foodists, and they got to make a point of it. And then you got people who have other forms of conscious eating, and then the raw foodists are like, oh, you guys are evil meat eaters, and it's let's take the evil, let's take the rancor, the judgment out. Let's get together on this vibration of peace. How are we going to create peace in the world? How are we going to create a healthy, sustainable world and a legacy for the next generation? Drop your comments down below. Let's figure this out. Peace.